my channel. You guessed it from the title. Today is a trip announcement video. Don't mind my dogs just running around. Lee and Jessie have taken one of the dogs out for a walk, so the other two are going mental running around thinking that it's their turn and why they're missing out. But it's just Loki today, so you guys can chill. But you've not seen the dogs in a video for a while, so here they are. Yeah, here is a trip announcement video. I did ask over on my Instagram if you had any questions for this, and I'm hoping to cover most things within this video as well. Obviously, with a trip announcement video, I need to tell you where we're going. So we're going to, obviously, Florida. We are going to Florida because we love it there. First off, I'm just going to say this is a little bit of a different trip. In the past few years when it's been a mainly Disney, sometimes Universal focused trip, but this time it is a little bit different. So let's just jump straight into it. This time it's more of a Florida living kind of experience, and that is because after the very first time me and Lee went to Florida together in, I think it was 2015, we came home and we researched how we could move to Florida because we just loved it. We loved the vibe. Yeah, we loved everything about it, and then found out it was like really hard to move to Florida. Things got pushed aside, but as the years have gone on, Lee has really been like he would like to live near a beach or in a warmer climate, so it's a little bit of a trial of living somewhere else without being like too intense basically. So it is still a holiday. It is still gonna be theme parks, enjoying lots of food. Ozzy, lie down. Yeah, it's still going to be a Florida Orlando trip. We are actually going to be staying in a villa this time, so that's something we've never done before. But with having Jessie and with going for a little bit longer, we decided that having a bigger space such as a villa was definitely a necessity. So we are going to be staying, like I say, in a villa, and it does have its own pool as well. And I'm really looking forward to that because, like I say, we've never lived and experienced a true Florida life. So if it's something that down the road in a few years we are thinking about spending some more time in America, whether that's living or spending like bigger chunks of time out there, we really want to know what it's like to live there effectively. So having a villa and more space and being able to go to like Walmart and the super centers and things like that will definitely give us a taste for Aussie the Florida life a lot better. And then, like I said, because we are going for a longer amount of time, we are going for just over 3 weeks. How exciting is that? And we are going in August and September, so again a time we've never really been before. But we decided we wanted to go, well, a few months back we decided we wanted to do a chunk of time towards the end of the year. But then as we started thinking about it and things, Jessie turns 3 in September. So obviously when they turn 3 you have to pay for tickets and things. So we were like, if we can get this trip in before Jessie's birthday, then we don't have to pay for him Disney tickets, Universal, you know, the price comes down an awful lot. Me and Lee have got a week's ticket already, I believe, and then we're going to add another 2-week ticket onto that as well. So me and Lee will have tickets for the full 3 weeks we go basically. But if we wanted to do that for Jessie, the price, it was like a couple of £1,000 more. So by going in August and September rather than after he turns 3 in September, we are saving ourselves a lot of money. We really wanted to get it in before his birthday, which we are doing. So now just to think of what other things you might want to know, what should tell you. Ozzy, they don't want to see your big face. Well, they probably do actually. Yeah, so it is going to be a Florida Orlando trip, and we are still going to be hitting the theme parks quite hard. So like I say, we are going to have Disney tickets for the full 3 weeks, so it's just going to be a little bit more of a relaxed Disney kind of trip. So in previous years we've done the Disney parks like all day, every day, morning, afternoon. Even with Jessie, like last year, it's very much we need to hit a park, we need to stay there for a few hours every day because you've only got a limited amount of time. Whereas this time we are doing it more of go with the flow, nipping in for a few hours, maybe in the afternoon. Like I say, we are trying to live like in Florida for 3 weeks rather than it being a Disney holiday, which is going to be a lot more relaxing for us. We've got a couple of dining reservations booked just for like the harder to book places. So I've managed to book us Ohana for dinner for the very first time, which we're very much looking forward to do. We're very excited to do that, and I think Jessie will really like that too. I've booked us California Grill. We were meant to go there on our last trip, but unfortunately we couldn't make the reservation. So yeah, just a couple of ones. I'm trying to book Topolino's Terrace but the date hasn't yet been released for when we're there, or some of the dates have, should I say, but all those ones have already gone. So I need to get on my game, and as soon as the dining times are released for the mornings, I need to be there booking the Topolino's Terrace, because I think that would be a really nice breakfast for us to do. I think Jessie would really like the characters. A lot of people have said that is like one of the best character breakfasts on property, so we would like to do that. And we're just really looking forward to enjoying the parks as more of a local kind of thing, you know, like I said, going in for a couple of hours and not feeling like we have to fit so much in, because we're there for 3 weeks, you know. If we go in for a couple of hours and just walk around because Jesse doesn't want to do anything, you know, he's just wants to see Mickey and run around the shops and do toddler things, you know. You can't have very high expectations when you go to Disney with a toddler, because you don't achieve as much, because a lot of the times they do just find magic in like the little moments. So when we went last year, Jesse found a puddle in Hollywood Studios and he was just lying in it for ages and splashing around, and that's what he really liked doing that day. So it'll be really nice to go this time knowing that we can do things like that and not feel like it's wasted. Or yeah, it is hard sometimes going to Disney with a toddler, because you do sometimes feel like I'm paying a lot of money just to splash in a puddle when I can do that anywhere out in the street. But going this time, it's going to be really nice knowing that we can just do that, you know. We're just happy to be there living the Orlando lifestyle. So then in terms of how we're getting there, we are flying with Virgin direct from Manchester. We have flown direct before with Virgin and it was brilliant, so I'm hoping it's still going to be brilliant. We've flown non-direct with a couple of different airlines last year and that was still fine, but I'm actually looking forward to be able to do it direct this year, and we're actually flying business class with Virgin as well. Lee has Amex points, so for the pretty much the same price as a normal like premium economy flight, you can get business class with the points. So really looking forward to do that, and then on the way home is where it really makes a difference. So I'd said to Lee, if we can only get one way business class, I would prefer it to be the way home, because it's always a nighttime flight and I feel like it's much easier to manage Jesse in economy during the daytime than it is on a nighttime. So looking forward to having that bed for him where he can, you know, sleep and just a lot more space for him to spread out. So really looking forward to flying that. I've not flown Virgin business before. Lee has, and he said it was really nice, and apparently there's a new plane as well, so hopefully we're on the new plane, because apparently that's even nicer. Okay, so one of the questions that I completely forgot about was, will you be vlogging the trip? And yes, I do intend on vlogging it. As you'll have probably seen if you follow Instagram and YouTube, I haven't really posted anything in YouTube for a while. I vlogged both my trips to Disney last year, however I've not even uploaded one of them yet. So when we went in May, I started uploading, but I never actually finished that series, uploading it on my channel. So let me know if you would like to see that still, even though it's old. And then when we went in September, I vlogged it again, but I've still just got all the footage, and that's honestly because I find it a little bit overwhelming trying to piece it all together, you know. There's so much footage, and also now with a toddler it is a lot harder to vlog how I used to vlog, so it's more just in the moment what I've captured. So if you're still interested in seeing that kind of vlog from Florida and Disney last year, please do let me know down in the comments below. I just looked up at the viewfinder then and it said 11:11, just little magic for all you angels out there. Yeah, let me know if you want to still see those videos, because even though they are old, if you're really interested in seeing the videos from Florida last year, I will still put them up. It does take a lot to do it, because yeah, it is quite overwhelming. But I do plan on vlogging this trip. Again, it probably will be in a little bit of a different setup, because we are there for 3 weeks, well just over 3 weeks. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out yet. So if you do have any suggestions, again, leave them down below, or you can follow me on Instagram and DM me if you've got any suggestions of what kind of vlogs I should do, whether I should do it like a 3-weekly vlog just in one long one, or like the individual weeks broken down, or maybe just like shorter videos. Maybe it's not like a holiday vlog, maybe it's more specific videos, you know. If it's a video of like a day at Magic Kingdom, you know, like a themed day at Magic Kingdom, or a get ready with me for the Disney parks, you know, that's actually quite a good idea, you know, to do. Just thinking out loud, rather than trying to vlog my holiday, just do it as if I'm one of the vloggers that lives there, and you do, you know, like the day kind of vlogs and things like that. I think I'd enjoy that a lot better actually. I feeling the vibes for that. I also do plan on live streaming while I'm there as well. So me and Lee have planned that I'm going to have at least one night in the park, or afternoon, evening in the park by myself, which I am really looking forward to doing, like a solo Disney day. So maybe I'll video, maybe I'll vlog that as well. Maybe that'll be like my solo Disney day. And yeah, I do plan on live streaming that day too, whether that's on YouTube or Instagram, I'm not sure, but while we're there I'll be keeping you informed, because when we went a couple of years ago I live streamed and I absolutely loved it. And I love watching Disney live streamers literally every week. I really enjoy that, so I will be live streaming on YouTube, probably on Instagram, but hopefully on YouTube as well if I can figure out the thumbnail situ. So yeah, that may be all the things that I thought I wanted to talk about and the questions covered. Chloe from the future coming in Jess's playroom, and we are all playing right now. But one thing I did forget to mention is that we will be hiring a car this time as well, and I'm actually going to be driving too, and I've not driven in America before, so that's going to be an experience. Well, I say I've not driven in America before. I drove in America one time, didn't I, Lee?
You did? One time?
Yeah, I drove in America one time, and Lee will tell you I nearly lapped a cyclist off a bike. So it wasn't a really good experience, but we're hoping to have like a better, more drivable car this time, because that was a Mustang. So yeah. But yeah, we're going to be hiring a car and I'm going to be driving it, so we'll have a lot more freedom to go wherever we want, whenever we want. If you do have any other questions, leave them down below or message me on Instagram and I will definitely answer you. But yeah, that is all from me today. That's my big Disney trip announcement. Well, Florida Orlando trip announcement for this year. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Ozzy! And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!